everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Jessica. Today I have my Pan That Palette update. This is with the PANtastic Ladies Facebook group, Kicking It Old School, that was submitted by myself and Dana. There's going to be a huge spreadsheet listed down below of everyone that has joined in. If you want to join in, it's not too late. Just pick an older palette, have at it, and see what you can do with your palettes. This is not your absolute oldest palette. It just has to be an older palette. And yeah, I chose the Coastal Scents 88 palette. It is my oldest palette, and it's just one that I really would like to get done and get out of my collection. I don't hate the palette. I'm not hate panning it. It's if you've ever seen what it originally looked like, it's got a lot of similar shades ranging from neutrals, blues, greens, pinks, purples, all the shades. It had a lot of very similar looks, and I used most of it. What I have left are like my blues, teals, greens. I have a black in here. I think I have one kind of purpley, like blurpley shade. So while the palette in and of itself is not a bad palette, I'm just left with a lot of samey sameness, and it's boring. So some of it's getting frankened, but I want to get this palette done. And in conjunction with that, I have joined in with the theme that Paula submitted, or A Beauty Guru Made Me Do It. She had the Better Together idea. It went pretty far in our voting for the group. It did not win. A bunch of us just wanted to do it anyway, so we have picked palettes that work better together, and it's just what we're doing right now. I rolled in a new palette last update, so I'm just going to update you on that one first. It is from BH Cosmetics. I'm not going to say the name because this is family friendly, and hopefully if any kids are around, they can't read this, but that is what the palette name is. And honestly, I didn't touch it at all. Not a single shade. I just didn't do it. I swatched this one, and that's about the extent of it. I've been working on so much stuff that I never even got to it. It is what it is. Hopefully I will have an actual update for that next month. But yeah, it didn't happen this month. But I went through a lot of eyeshadows this month. As bad as this update is, this one is actually pretty good, because I have 1, 2, 3, 4 new pans, and I actually finished an eyeshadow. I'm very excited. I'm up to, how many eyeshadows have I finished now? 4, I think. Yes, I finished 4 eyeshadows out of the 27 that were left, and that makes me very, very happy. So let's get into what this palette looks like now, and the one that I finished. This is what the craziness looks like. And C6 is the one that I finished. It was, what was it officially called? What I called it was a grungy light blue. I did franken it, and it is gone now. It is gone. I frankened it into kind of like a cool brown. I was able to use it as a contour, as an eyeshadow. I like kind of multitasked it, and it's done. For the ones that I hit pan on, the first one is B3, which is this shade right here. Pan on that. So yeah, that one looks pretty good. I'm very happy with that. The next one is for D4, another green shade, which is this kind of like medium grungy green. I really like that shade a whole lot. I like these two together. It's kind of like they're the same shade, only this one is slightly darker. I really like those. The other one that I hit pan on is A5, which is this row. It's at the top. I actually have it on my pinkies. Look. I was able to hit pan on it. I didn't hit pan on it using it on my pinkies. I have it on both pinkies, but it got really low, and then I was able to use it actually as an eyeshadow and hit pan on it that way. And then I hit one more pan. That was B6, which is the shade, this teal shade right here. And is that one that nope, that is not one that I have on my nails right now. That one I just hit organically, and I'm very happy with that just as eyeshadow usage. The one that's on my thumbnail right there is actually this shade right here. I normally do not use matte shades on my nails because you don't get very good coverage. This is like 3 days in and they're starting to like get some wear on them. But I garden, I do a lot of stuff with my nails, so I'm not really surprised that they're starting to get tip wear on them. But normally I don't use matte shades on my nails, but I thought, what the heck, I'm gonna try it because I changed up how I do polish on my, or not polish on my nails, but eyeshadows on my nails. I make sure that whatever I put down first still is tacky. Like I swipe it on, I probably count to like 20 seconds-ish, and then, you know, I dip my finger into whatever shade I'm going to use and I tap. I like press it into that tacky polish, and I did have to do 3 layers to get this kind of opacity, but it works. I was always told you can't use matte shades to do your nails. I did it. I have it here and I have it here. These are both from the Coastal Scents 88 palette, and I enjoyed it. If that's how I have to get this palette done, I'm going to do it. I think that the colors are pretty. It's just not something I can use all the time. But if I can multitask, Franken, I'm going to do it because, you know, I want to get it done. And you know what? I forgot to even show you that my black, I did Franken a little bit out of that, but that is done. And I have like some massive side pan on there now. I was like right there getting ready to hit side pan, but I was having a hard time getting into that little like area because of the brush. It's such a small pan, so I chipped away a little bit and Frankened a little bit and used a little bit, and yeah, I'm making very good progress on that one. I'm gonna keep working on it. I probably should set some goals, but I don't really know what I'm gonna feel like using. I do think that some of these bright greens that I'm going to have a hard time wearing on my eyes because while I like green, I like more of like a grungy green or a yellow green. Like this one up here, I absolutely love. Yeah, I'm going to struggle with these greens. So I feel like those are going to make really good nail polish colors. So I might, especially this super bright green right there, I feel like that is going to be really awesome on my fingernails, so I might give that a try. I will let you know how that works. But the shades that are really unrealistic to put on my eyes on the daily, because, I mean, who wants blue, green, and teal on their eyes every single day? Most people don't. And, you know, while I am okay with most of those shades, blue's not my thing, but I can't do it. I can't do it every single day, and I really want this palette done, and if it's got to go on the nails, then it's got to go on the nails. I'm okay with that. I can make it work. I'm gonna try so hard to get this palette done this year. I know it's going slow, and I hate that it's going slow because I am prioritizing other things, but I really want to get this palette done. And we have what, 4 months left to go? That's not much time. So I have to, Franken, I have to multitask. If I have any kind of chance, I have to do it with this palette. So hopefully I will have a slightly better update for you next time. But I really think 4 pans and an empty, I feel pretty good about this update. My ball started rolling real slow in the beginning, and I'm just starting to really get momentum. I just hope that it picks up and that it gets a little bit better. Definitely go check out everyone else that has joined in down below for the PANtastic Ladies version of Pan That palette. Like I said, it is Kicking It Old School, which is an older palette. And then, of course, the Better Together crew is going to be listed down there as well. Again, if you want to join into either one of those, feel free to do so. And let us know so we can get you put on a list somewhere so other people can find you. And I think that is everything. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And until I see you in my next video, have a beautiful day.